Hey guys, what's up? Welcome back to another video. Today I'm going to be ranking all of the planets and I go start with the Skywalker Saga, all 23 of them. Let's go. Yeah, okay, and some of them do have alternate locations, but I'm just ranking the planets. Okay. At last place at number 23 we have Endor. There is so much places to go here, there's so much different levels and stuff, and it's really annoying because I just get lost so easily here. Also, I was trying to find the data card on this planet, but it's like impossible to find, and it was another hard puzzle that I couldn't get my the hang of. And I'm not saying that it's that's hard in a hard in a good way. I mean, like it's just annoying to, and it's we have to find some amount of chairs and stuff, and it's just so annoying because the map, it's just not a very good designed map. I think, yeah, definitely puts Endor down at the 23rd spot. I really wish that I could enjoy this map because I do like Endor as a planet and I do like all the levels on Endor. I wish I could explore down down below in in the forest and stuff, but like that, I guess you could explore that in the level. Mm-hmm. 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 Like I'm not saying the craze of planet I really care about anyway, and it's like in episode 8, so yeah, that's not very good. I guess it's kind of cool as like mines. It's kind of like a mining area, if you want to call it like that. But just not my type of planet. It's kind of boring, to be honest. Yeah, boring scenery. This puzzles here aren't that bad though. So next up on our list is Agent Kloss. Yeah, I don't like this planet in Star Wars or in Lego Star Wars. Like this planet and Pisana are just the least inspired planets of all of Star Wars. Like, come on, we've seen these biomes before in the franchise. We really need all of this. I mean, at least in Battlefront, you could like look out the mountain through at the big hole with the Yavin, with the Yavin 4, not the Yavin 4. See that big hole in the mountain where the Tantive 4 is? You can look out in the mountain in Battlefront and see and look out and look out the cliff. Like, you can see the view, but in this game you can't even do that, and it's kind of small. It's definitely one of the smallest maps in the game. It just, yeah, I'm not really a big fan of Agent Kloss. It's not really that fun to explore either. Kind of a bit too enclosed as well in a few areas. And next up, at number 20 is Exegol. This planet should be a lot more fun, but it is kind of very dark in areas and in a way not really that fun to explore. You can actually explore like the throne room, the throne room where Palpatine sat. That's big. That's kind of cool with the big throne and all that. Bit dark. It's a very unique planet, though. You can't say like it's not unique. It's very dark. It's this ancient Sith world, and it is definitely a lot better than Agent Kloss. But yeah, not the best. Not as good as I thought it was going to be. Number 19, I have a Jakku. Like, there's a big open area for this place where you can just kind of drive around speeders and all that. That's kind of in the kind of cool, that area. But yeah, Jakku is my least favorite desert planet. It just kind of feels boring. Nothing really here that's unique. I mean, the outpost is here, but like I can think the better version of Nima Outpost is on Pisana. Well, everyone like around here around dancing. I thought that was actually really fun. The fact that there's like so much people around dancing and stuff, it kind of made the place for feel a lot more alive. And Pisana is definitely a better planet than Jakku. Kind of boring. I liked it more in the. Well, no, I didn't like it more in the Force Awakens game. Probably not. And this planet isn't bad because I actually kind of like Jakku in the Force Awakens. Definitely like middle of the list. But yeah, this is at the bottom of the list because this game is so much better than the Force Awakens game. Duh. Okay, number 18 is Taco Dana. We're already getting to the really good planets actually, because I guess we're coming up on a lot of sequel planets now. Yeah, and all these sequel planets are good. They're just not amazingly good. Like Taco Dana has Maz's castle. It's definitely so much better than in the Force Awakens game. Like, that game looks ugly compared to this game, to be honest. So you have the actual castle where you can go and talk to Maz and all that. You also have some of the ruins of the castle, so it's implementing both versions of it. And there's also like a big forest in front of Maz's castle, so that's cool. They didn't have to add it in there, and if they didn't, I wouldn't be really complaining. Other than, well, I guess like say the map was too small, but they're like, oh, what else are you supposed to add? Well, they added in this cool forest area, so that's pretty cool. That's actually a pretty fun forest planet to explore. Okay, it's not the best. Okay, but it's definitely not the worst because Agent Class is the worst. Actually, no, Endor is the worst. Yeah, geez, I'm giving the forest planet a pretty hard time. So at next 17, I have Dakar or D. We used to call it. Me and my sister used to call it Decor. Decor. Yeah, that's weird. I at first when I saw this planet, I thought that was ugly because of the way the grass blended with the stone, and I've said that so many times at this point. But yeah, I still kind of think that doesn't really look that good. But this has so much more than the Force Awakens version of this, which is crazy. I didn't think that the planets from the Force Awakens game that were in this game would actually really be that different. I thought they would be even a little bit worse because they have to focus on loads of new planets. But seriously, this is so much better. Like there's so much different paths around. The Force Awakens just had one path going through the whole thing, but this is like multiple paths, kind of multiple straight paths, kind of like it's really hard to explain. It's more accurate to the movie. It's a fun planet to explore. Yeah, it's pretty fun. And there's like a cliff in the Force Awakens game for this map, but here's just like a forest. At number 16 is Kef Beer. I might have probably ranked this planet a little bit too high, but whatever. This is pretty cool. The Death Star ruins are definitely really fun to explore, and the village there, like outside the Death Star ruins, is actually pretty fun to explore as well. Definitely one of the biggest surprises here is like a little village. That's cool. Although I really do not like the animation that plays when you're getting across from the village to the Death Star 2 wreckage. Like seriously, that's so annoying. The clipping there is so bad, but this is pretty good. Okay, the Death Star ruins there are really really cool. Want to explore more of those. Okay, and number 15 is Pisana. Yeah, the middle placed desert planet. Yeah, yeah. So actually, this is a pretty good for the fun planet to explore. I really was not expecting to have this much fun on Pisana. There's like the village here or the party that's going on. It's pretty fun. There's like some caves around here as well, and I thought it was pretty fun platforming and stuff. I definitely don't not as big of a fan of the Pasana Plains though. But I still love how you can get into that like the cave underneath the sand pit by just going into the sand pit. That's pretty fun. Yeah, that's what I was just a big surprise as well. So that's awesome. Okay. Now we're actually going to move on to a planet from another Blue trilogy. Okay, so number 14 is Geonosis, my least favorite prequel planet in the game. It took us like half of the video to get to an actual prequel planet. And Geonosis is really, really cool. Although you cannot go to the Geonosis arena, it's still pretty cool. I don't really consider this a desert planet. But yeah, this is pretty cool. You can go into some of the rooms from the movies. You can go to the outside of the droid factory and go to some of the areas like where they showed off the Death Star plans, and it's pretty fun. It's pretty cool planet with all these rocks everywhere and stuff. And yeah, and if you could go into the Geonosian arena, that would be so cool. It would definitely knock it up a few places. So number 13 is Bespin, a really fun planet in this game. Like it's like kind of sunset-ish, and like the city is so cool. It does remind me of Coruscant, but it's not as good as Coruscant, but it's so cool. Especially if you, it would be cool if you can go to the carbon freezing chamber. But a lot of these locations don't really matter. Like they're in the main story anyway when you go to the levels, so it's fine. There's a platforming, like those are jumping to different places and that's really really cool. Not really that much I can talk about with Bespin. There's a lot of outside stuff with Bespin, not really any much inside, like singular rooms sometimes. But you do get to explore the inside of Bespin in a level, so that's fine with me. They really focus with the outside here. Number 12 is Hoth. The same with Crate. Actually, I really wish if I could like explore outside. That would be so cool. But still, Echo Base is pretty good. Like with loads of different hallways and stuff. And I'm just a sucker for that kind of stuff. That's why I love the capital ships in this game, man. It's like a hangar and stuff. And actually, one of my favorite missions is where you actually have to like guide the Wampa out of the base. So that was actually pretty fun to do, and stuff. And yeah, it's pretty fun. Place to explore and these and as actually before I went to this planet, I didn't really use the Scavenger's Breaker Blaster much, but like you have to break a lot of ice in this planet, so yeah, you use the Breaker Blaster. I thought that was cool that we made use for that. And now on to another original trilogy planet, Dagobah at number 11, just outside the top 10. Yeah, I cannot believe I like Dagobah this much. The swamp is just really fun to explore and stuff, and I kind of feel like there's, in a way, there's not really that much worthwhile locations to go here because, it's just kind of the same everywhere, but it's still just kind of fun. I like the puzzles here. It's just kind of nice and relaxing to go to Dagobah. It's a swamp. Though, okay, yeah, that doesn't make that much sense. But I did like how you could like go to an escape pod, which is I'm pretty sure it's the escape pod that Yoda landed in, and you can get a kyber brick inside of there. But you can also like build a trampoline to just bounce. Number 10 is Tatooine. Tatooine is the largest map with the most amount of kyber bricks and all that, mainly because it has three main locations. It has, the Jundland Wastes, Mos Espa, and Mos Eisley. I just explored Mos Espa and the Jundland Wastes a bit. Not really much done Mos Eisley yet, but I'm excited to get doing that as well. So yeah, that's a pretty cool map. Yeah, three locations, over 90 kyber bricks on this planet, so that's pretty cool. And you can also go to Jabba's Palace, and actually really like that. That was cool. You can actually explore, you have to explore in the level. That we can explore the Lars homestead. That's awesome. You can also go to the cantina, and you can unlock Dr. Evazan there, and that's really, really cool. I'll just lots of stuff to do in the cantina. That's awesome. Number 9 is Octo. This is actually a pretty good map. This is the second best sequel map. Now, a lot of the lower rankings on this list were basically just sequel planets. There was 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 sequel planets in a row ranked. Like, seriously? That's like the amount of original trilogy planets, or even more than that. That's insane. Yeah, and this, of course, there's two sequel maps that I think are much better than the rest. And the first one is Octo. I love this map. I love the level in the Force Awakens where you explore the island. Not a very good level because it really wasn't that much enemies to defeat or anything. But I did love the platforming, and this is really cool. You can explore all around the island, like everything, every nook and cranny, the little village there. There was like this kind of weird thing, this cave that Ray went into the movie, and that was cool. You can get into that. That's pretty awesome. And number 8 is Canto Bight. Well, it's actually not actually Canto Bight. It's Cantonica. I'm sorry, but the city is Canto Bight, so not a lot. Well, I guess you can probably pronounce it Cantonica, but I don't like doing that. No, Cantonica. This is a pretty cool map. It looks really nice with all the stone everywhere and stuff. And when people saw this in the trailers, I think they actually thought it was like Naboo at nighttime. Although I would actually really love Naboo at nighttime to be explorable in this game. We don't really have any different like weather options, I don't think. But still, this is really really nice. You can also go into the casino as well, do some gambling. Everyone loves that gambling in Star Wars. Honestly, Star Wars is all about gambling. Number 7 is Yavin 4. This planet probably is ranked a little bit higher than it really should be, but I love this, especially going to the temple up really high. It's really really cool. I love this map and all the walls around it and everything. It's really cool, and honestly, yeah, this map is pretty really fun. There was a weird mission that I had to try to beat up people to get them to get Mon Mothma, I think. That was a pretty long mission. You had to go around gardening and defeating weird animals and stuff. At the end, you had to like beat people up, and Yeah, it didn't really work. I didn't really get the reward, but whatever. When I went back there later, I got the reward. I went back to Mon Mothma at a different point and got the reward, but yeah, that was weird. But whatever, this is a pretty cool map. It's not as big as the one in Battlefront 2 that has like loads of stuff like other than just the temple. There's like other stuff like in front of it, but not as much in this game. But that's fine. I don't really care. At number six, we have Camino. This is the planet where you unlock it. Yariel Poof. It's awesome. There's like a mission here. We had to defeat one of those flying things that the Caminoans ride. That was pretty cool. Unfortunately, there's only 15 Kyber bricks here. Oh man, no. And the most depressing scene in of all Star Wars, well, maybe not all of Star Wars, Order 66 is a pretty a pretty heartbreaking scene. But one of the most heartbreaking scenes in Star Wars: The Bad Batch was when this place was destroyed. Spoiler alert. But oh, it was so heartbreaking, man. Honestly, why did it have to be destroyed? Why? It was done by the clones themselves. So heartbreaking. Also, there's also like plants here and everything. Like, why? Why plants? Plants just don't really suit Camino, in my opinion. But whatever. The outside looks really cool as well. You can actually get a Kyber brick while you're doing the boss fight here, so that's pretty awesome. And into the top five with Mustafar, the one and only lava planet. There's not like three of these like there is with the desert planets, man. This is a pretty cool area, planet. There's lava everywhere, and you can actually go into places where the level it takes place, which I'm absolutely fine with that. It's kind of cool to go throughout those places, to fully explore them and all that. And yeah, this one is really, really cool. Even inside, when you're not around all the lava, it still just looks incredible. Okay, it's been a while since I explored this map though, so I can't really describe any of the puzzles, but I remember this is this one big spider in the way of a Kyber brick that was really cool. I remember seeing there was a video of this like really really hard Kyber brick to get where you had to jump off the flat platforms and all that, and I mean I haven't done that yet, but it's probably really hard. And number four, I have Utapau. I was really not expecting to love Utapau this much, but it's so fun going around the mountains and all that, and there's pretty hard parkour here. But I thought it was actually pretty fun to do and collect Kyber bricks, and it was just so fun. Thought it looked amazing here, and I was playing as Snoke a lot because I just was. I do wish you had a lightsaber or something, but we're not talking about Snoke. There's a lot of stuff to do here, and I love the mountain and stuff. Although kind of inside the hangar and stuff was kind of a bit hard to get those Kyber bricks. I thought this was really really fun to explore Utapau. One of my favorites yet. The level on Utapau wasn't the best though. But we're not talking about levels. Number three is Kashyyyk, my favorite planet with I'm sure Naboo has sand on it somewhere. Anyway, yeah, I guess my second favorite level planet with sand. And we can't see the sand on Naboo on the map, so I'll go with this one. Yeah, favorite planet with sand. I don't think there's any sand on Coruscant, is there? I don't know. The home world of the Wookiees. Yeah, this is a pretty good planet. I actually love going up the treetops. Like, it's not like Battlefront with like two different maps. You can actually just go up the treetops like on your own. It's so cool, and then the level was really good for this map. I just love all the treetops and all that. It's really fun, and down on the beach is also really. It looks beautiful, honestly. I thought it was cool when you first went to Kashyyyk. You free all the Wookiees and all that. I always love freeing my Wookiees. Personally, I would like an Order 66 like portion of episode 3, but like I'm still happy with the Kashyyyk stuff because I just love that. I'm a very big Kashyyyk supporter. And you know the two black planets that are coming next, I basically just spoiled them, but whatever. Process of elimination. Number two is Naboo, and other than the really really long puzzle here, like oh my god, man, I was just so close to getting it right there. This puzzle took me half an hour. It was not worth it, but everything else in Naboo was great. Like it looks amazing, and the Gungan City, I've not really gotten a chance to explore that yet, but that's really cool as well. So there's two different locations here, and man, I got so angry here. Look, I probably threw the controller on the ground here because it disconnected. And you know what? The thing is, I probably shouldn't have been using Grievous because if I use like a jetpack character, it would have been so much easier. I hate myself. I did wish the palace was a little bit bigger. You can go to the You can go into the throne room and sit on the throne when you get this puzzle done and everything. But yeah, Just tell me, guys, did you have as hard of time with this puzzle harder time with this puzzle that I did? Like, seriously, how long did I take to do this? So, like, I did it from, like, all the way, Jesus Christ, whoa. So, like, 28 minutes in, all the way to, like, an hour and 4 minutes in. Jesus bloody Christ. So like 35 minutes I was doing this puzzle. I mean, like, I sorted out like the first 10 minutes and I just tried to do the parkour, which was absolutely horrible at. Did I do that? Yeah, that I actually did it there. Did I? Actually, wait, no, that's the beginning. Let's me do it. Let's see me do it. Oh my god, am I going to do it? Am I going to do it? Oh my god! Oh my god! It's possible. It's possible. It's possible. Oh my god, did I do it? Did I do it? Oh my god! I did it! I was very excited. Answer number one is Coruscant. The Usker district here is so good. It's just beaming with life. It's so awesome. And in the Federal district, it's also cool because you go to the Jedi Temple and the Senate building and everything, and that's awesome. And yeah, so seriously, the Usker district is beaming with like the stuff everywhere. You can go to Dexter's Diner, and I love the open world part of Dexter's Diner and the story where you had to like serve everyone food. I thought that was like so good. I thought that was really smart and everything. And yeah, I just cannot understate that this is such a great map. Coruscant, number one. I really wish it was in Battlefront, but unfortunately it's not. Anyway, guys, hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, smash that like button. I'm pretty sure there's a big ranking video coming next week, and I'm gonna say what ranking video it is, but it's gonna be a big one, so stay tuned.